Did you know that suffering from TDS also has positive side effects? One of those positive side effects include making the greatest campaign ads ever. I mean, seriously, you would think that a person with TDS or even TDI, which is Trump derangement infection, which is a little more serious than a syndrome, you would think that they would make horrible pitches towards why you should vote for Donald Trump. But it is the exact opposite.
Wonder what Trump will actually do if he gets back into office? You don't have to speculate because he calls his plan Agenda 47. And spoiler alert, it's scary as shit. Here are some of the worst ideas we're in store for if he wins in November. 1. Attacking immigration. Trump's anti-immigration policies will be even worse the second time around. He's promised to end birthright citizenship, enlist an army to round up and deport millions of undocumented immigrants, and deploy thousands of US troops to the southern border. 2. Criminalizing LGBTQIA plus Americans. Trump says he'll ban gender-affirming care for trans kids and prevent schools from helping kids through their transition. He wants to forbid schools from even teaching anything about sex and gender that diverges from the far right's idea of the nuclear family. 3. Overhauling education. Agenda 47 includes huge changes to the education system. He wants to give huge benefits for homeschooling to indoctrinate kids with Christian nationalism, incentivize teachers to carry guns in their classrooms, further crack down on affirmative action, and destroy crucial DEI departments at colleges and universities. 4. Restoring racist crime policies. Criminal legal system reform will be off the table if Trump becomes president. He promised to bring back racist policies like stop and frisk and other ineffective and discriminatory tough on crime tactics that have failed in the past. He also wants to increase protections for power abusing police while rolling back hard-fought for reforms and institute the death penalty for low-level crimes like drug dealing. 5. Weaponizing the government. The scariest part might be Trump's threat to more or less dismantle the federal government. If he gets back in office, he's going to purge anyone who could possibly stand up to him and replace them with MAGA loyalists like Stephen Miller. He's going to prosecute his political enemies using traditionally independent orgs like the DOJ as his own personal weapon and give himself unprecedented power over agencies like the FCC and FTC. These are just the things he wants you to know about. Trump has plenty of regular crazy stuff in Agenda 47 too, like how he wants to found new freedom cities across the country and somehow give Americans access to flying cars. The whole thing is weird as hell, like everything Trump does, but there's nothing funny about Agenda 47 or the possibility that he might be president.
I wonder if she realizes how powerful her message is for Trump supporters. I'm over here like, I was waiting on you to convince me as to why even Project 2025 is bad. Which, by the way, you know, all of you scared conservative media who are afraid to say that Project 2025 ain't as horrible as everybody making it seem. However, I will say that there are some extreme ideas that I definitely don't necessarily wholeheartedly agree with. I will alter, but overall, looking at the Project 2025, I'm not going, oh wow, this is horrible. In fact, it actually aligns with a lot of values that I actually carry. So, you know, there's that. Somebody says she's a paid defect for the Dems. She has no idea how great that message is for Trump. LOL, dum-dums everywhere. Somebody else said X is the best social app for sure. I will, hold on, this is somebody else. What a great ad for Trump. Kudos to this TikToker for doing all the work for free. The fact that she thinks that the majority don't want these things shows how deep the manipulation is in the young generation right now. Seriously. But in my opinion, when you're younger, it's normal for you to be more liberal, more democratic. I think when you get older, you start to live a little more life and have a little more life under your belt, you start to align with more conservative values. So I think but I'm saying it to say I have to give the younger generation a lot of credit because, I mean, they have sped the process up. Low key, you got to give Joe Biden and Kamala Harris the credit. They sped the process up for them. But, you know, who else? Is this supposed to make me not vote for Trump? Because it's the exact opposite. You're right. She just helped him. Now, moving forward, we have this man who goes off on Kamala Harris supporters. He's like, look, man, I don't understand it. I don't get it. And he makes some very valid points. Pay attention to this.
I'm watching Kamala Harris election campaign thing, and I just feel like, let me just say this to everybody out there who voted for Kamala Harris. I think y'all stupid as the mother. Stupid as a mother. She talk about the one thing they go off on is the reproductive rights. Who's in office right now? If Donald Trump changed it when he was in office, it been 3 years. You ain't changed it yet, but you running off of that? You ran off of it last time. You ran off of giving jobs last time. Who got these jobs? You count DoorDash and this extra shit. Who got these jobs that y'all talk about everybody been getting? Because my mom, my sister, my brother, all of them moved out their house. All of them have moved out their house to move in apartments because it's cheaper. So, under this administration that y'all claim y'all love and she's so good for the country, why haven't they done what they planned on doing 3 years ago? Why they ain't do it yet? They have yet to do anything. They still coming up with these same talking points, and you stupid are still buying into the same dumb they said last time. You stupid.
Sheesh. My God, blood pressure going up out here trying to defend the truth. I'm not going to sit here and talk about how he pronounced some of them words because we all know how I get when I'm but he pronounced some of them words kind of funny. But shout out to my guy, man, out here preaching the truth as it pertains to Kamala Harris. She's been in office for the last 3.5 years, and I don't know why it hasn't registered to people. Like, she's already been in position to make the changes that she's campaigning on. She's literally in the seat right now to be able to invoke that change, and it's not happening. Are you guys not seeing what's going on around us, bro? Come on. The far left is getting eaten up by black voices, and I'm loving every second of it, calling them out for everything that they try to, all this spewing that these politicians are doing, and out for what they are: self-righteous, performative assholes, narcissists. And it also says black people have been fighting for all people since the beginning of this country. Check the John Lewis blood left on Peter's Bridge, where those, it's starting to go into a whole nother thing. So minus that last sentence, let's go ahead and dive into this next video. Shout out to that woman, man. Talk about on point. She was on point. She was at the tip of the nail right there, man. How could you look at the future generation and tell them that you're responsible for, the negative things that are happening to them at that time, knowing that you had a chance to do something about it in 2024 in November? Yeah, I couldn't look at them with a straight face either. However, you have people whom are pissed at us, black people whom aren't voting for Kamala Harris. I mean, they are absolutely pissed. We have Rickey Smiley, radio show host, comedian, who shares his thoughts on what was trending on X, Kamala Harris, I'm not with her. And he doesn't hold back on speaking his mind on it.
Just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump. And y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like, that's just garbage.
Yeah.
It's just garbage.
Can
Everybody
we be united on anything?
Can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
I always complain.
Black folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you and treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too, but I'm with her because a vote for her. If you sit at home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Whoa, you just had a very hypocritical moment. You sat there and told people that they need to unfollow those who want to not vote for Kamala Harris, who voiced their opinion about it, especially black people. You're saying that you're telling your platform that they need to unfollow and block those people. And then you speed it up by saying that, we're the ones trying to convince you guys, pretty much to believe our rhetoric. What? You just literally contradicted yourself, bro.
Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, don't vote for him. It is what it is.
Y'all not even out here doing real research. And look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research, you can see what a record is. You can see.
it's kind of hard to do real research at this time. And I'm not even saying that to be funny. You can definitely, if you dive deep enough, you can find what you're looking for. But they are literally rewriting history with Google. Big tech right now is colluding with the election, in my opinion, in regards to that.
What a record is, you can see what she have done. I think you can Google what have Kamala Harris done for the black community, or things that black people benefit from a lot. We need to stand with her. We need to stand with her. She's great. She will make a great president.
It's the last time I'm gonna pause for a while, but notice he didn't give you any examples. He just said she did a lot, and that's supposed to be his research. That's his, okay?
And what a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Message. Be on the right side of history. Be on the right side of history.
That's so, it's just the Amber Rose and everybody got all these videos and stuff and talking about Kamala Harris talking out of both sides of her. How would you say something so disrespectful? Even if you felt that way, I wouldn't dare make a video or say nothing like that to the vice president of the United States of America that's trying to stand up and that's going to possibly pick 2 United States Supreme Court justices or whatever to try to keep the laws in place that Thurgood Marshall and all of the people that have paved the way and try to redo and get back into some of this settled law, women's rights to choose, your voting rights, and Brown versus the Board of Education. Do your homework, black people.
Hold up. Let me just tell you something right here that could be very historic. And Kay pointed this out to me. If Kamala Harris is elected, she would be sworn in.
She could be sworn
on
in
MLK Day
by the first black Supreme Court,
and possibly by Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Wow.
Does that not give you chills?
Come on,
Stop
now.
it.
Does that not send
Maria?
just make your whole body vibrate?
Maria,
oh my
I can go deep in the net. You got.
So we totally basing our support on identity politics. We're basing our support on, this can be the first black person to do. I'm so tired of this shit. I'm so tired of it. We fought for desegregation, but we're advocating for segregation. It doesn't make sense. I can be proud to be black and be proud of what my black people are achieving, right? Without having to DEI my black people's achievements. I actually want my black people to get their achievements off merit. Not just because you're black, not just because you're a black woman. None of that has anything to do with being on the right side of history. What's being on the right side of history is going for policy, not person. So I would encourage all of my listeners who may not like Trump, who may be on the fence about Kamala Harris. I'm not going to tell you who to support. I'm going to tell you the same advice that he gave you. Try to do your best to do some research and draw your own conclusion. Because these people are trying to tell you how to think for yourself. Literally.
Whole body vibrate.
Maria,
oh my
I can
gosh.
go deep in the net. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Identity.
A member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated into the damn White House. What's wrong with y'all?
Come on, man.
MLK holiday.
But y'all mad because she ain't talking about reparations.
Who was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated?
Come on now.
Come on now. Oh my God,
Game
that just
changer.
gave me chills. That gave me chills.
Game changer, dog.
Game.
Man,
Talk.
No offense. No offense. Respect to those identities. I don't know what it took for y'all to be able to, I know y'all got to go through, the hazing process and I'm sure it's some literature and history that I'm not made aware of, but none of that shit matter. That don't matter. I don't care if you AKA ABC, CDA, you got a CDL, AKA, I don't care.
Y'all better come
Go
get
to
me off
stores,
this
'cause
radio
you better
today.
come get him.
You can keep going. You want to keep
Today.
going, dog? You want to keep
Today.
going? Oh, they ain't going to be mad at you today, Rick. Hey,
I don't care. Well, stop me.
Go, dog. Go.
I don't care about who get mad. I know I'm right.
Exactly.
I know I'm right. Y'all need to stop. Do y'all realize Medgar Evers died for voting rights? All these people that have risked their lives from slavery up until the civil rights movement, just so we can have an opportunity to do what we do.
How does that relate to people not wanting to vote for Kamala? Like, how does not wanting to vote for Kamala somehow means that somebody fought for us to be able to vote. Right? You see the fear mongering. Oh, I don't want to vote for this person. I want to vote for this person. Oh, well, people fought for you to vote. And if you voting for that person, you're voting on the wrong side of history. But they fought for me to be able to vote freely for whom I feel is the contradiction.
What we can do. We ain't seen nothing like this since Barack Obama was running for president in 2008.
Oh, he's black.
We need to stop.
The great John Lewis.
Right. John Lewis and Ralph Abernathy. All of these people that have paved the way for us. We are the new civil rights leaders. We got to get behind people like Ben Crump and Kamala Harris and all these people out here that's doing, like Roland Martin and all of these people that's out here, and Joy Reid. If you want to be educated, if you really want to know the truth, all you got to do is turn to MSNBC and watch Joy Reid, and she gonna give you a whole history lesson every night on MSNBC, and then after that, Rachel Maddow. All you gotta do is just watch.
And it's not opinion, it's fact.
Don't do this right here.
Yeah, and
don't be on the internet doing Kamala Harris like that.
Yeah,
I don't care what issue you got with black women. Your mama's a black woman. How about that? Let's start there. I don't care what and I'm talking to the men right here. Your mother is a black woman.
Let me stop this. I don't give a if you black or white. I'm protecting you if you're a woman. Not just, you don't get any special privileges with me just because you have black skin. I'm sorry. All of my men out here, stop all this crap about, oh, black women this, black women that, black women this. How about all women? How about women with heartbeats? How about protect people? Okay, how about that? Why do we gotta protect a specific group? Why are we slave minded? I had to cut it off after he said Joy Reid, bro. That was blasphemous. The fact that he would encourage you to go listen to Joy Reid? Joy Reid, MSNBS? I'm going straight to the comments. We do not care, somebody said. Somebody else said it's called freedom of choice. No one should tell anyone who they are voting for. It's my vote. It's my decision. I don't need anyone to make the decision for me. So why don't everyone just stop it? Black people will vote for the KKK if it's a Democrat, somebody said. And I think that to be true, because quite literally that was true at one point. He only voted for her because she's a part of the Greek fraternities. I hate that people only vote for reasons so frivolous as this. It's like, bro, what? Let me see. What did that black man president do for anybody? Obama was the worst president of my lifetime. Terrible example, and just proves that race is playing too much of a role. Trump got the HBCUs back on their feet in a year. Why didn't Obama in 8 years? I'll ask this. Why didn't Kamala?